written English, a sentence must have the following. We call them elements. Any sentence you construct must have the basic sentence elements. What are these elements? We're going to say in the next slide. So we call them the basic sentence elements. Now, if you're just a student, or maybe you're just a teacher trying to understand English in depth or any other language, sentences you construct would have something called elements. These are the building blocks that make up the sentence. Now, before we understand the basic sentence elements, we have to understand what a sentence is. Now, we say a sentence is a complete idea expressed in oral or in written form. A sentence must have the following. It must have the subject, it must have the verb, it must have the object. Now, you realize that this applies mostly for written English. When it comes to the spoken English, we may have something a little bit different. Now, maybe we have to briefly say what a subject is. A subject is basically the noun causing the action. Causing the action expressed by the verb. Expressed by the verb. Alright. What is a verb? A verb might simply be defined as an action word indicating time. An action word indicating time. Indicating time. Now, we say it's an action word because verbs express actions, and those actions refer to time. The object in the sentence, as we should come to see, will refer to now that noun that is affected by the action of that particular verb you're describing. We are going to see in a simple sentence how those elements arrange themselves. Of course, we may have in advanced sentence construction other elements like the complement, which you shall see in the next forthcoming videos. But let's look at that sentence below. My brother stole the money. So in this particular sentence, where are the basic sentence elements? We look at the word my. My is the subject. Brother, my brother. This whole thing here is the subject. This thing you're calling my brother, if at all it's a thing anyway, stole the money. What was stolen was the money. So the action of stealing affects money. Money is a noun. So this noun here, money, is what we're calling the object. So we have our subject, our verb, and the object. Now, important point to note, these three basic sentence elements determine whether we would have a full stop in a sentence or not. For example, once you say, my brother stole the money, that is what we are now referring to as a complete idea. Now you've expressed it in written form, sometimes you express it in oral form. So this whole thing is a sentence. It springs from an idea that you develop in your head, of course, and you put it in words. So my brother stole the money. My brother, the subject, stole the verb, and money is the object. Thank you. See you in the next video, where we will be talking about how to construct a sentence using the basic sentence elements as well as conjunctions. Thank you. See you in the next video.